I'm gonna turn my traditional American Thanksgiving leftovers into a Chinese breakfast item that I really like, a Fantuan. This is not an authentic version. This is just me being creative, and I definitely messed up the recipe. You can't have a Thanksgiving without a beautiful turkey. Turkey, carrot, and some stuffing. Throw it in the oven to reheat it. Oyster mushrooms. I used to eat Fantuan when I was studying in Shanghai in 2018. I'm not a breakfast person, but every morning I really enjoyed waking up, going to the school dining hall, and getting a Chinese breakfast. So that would consist of like these rice porridge, dumplings, and my favorite Fantuan. So it's a rice roll, usually filled with like an egg, pickled radish, pickled vegetable. And I would get that, and then I'd go to the cafe on campus. I'd go there so often because I was like wired every time I went to Chinese class for 6 hours a day. And I just walked in, and the woman in there, the ayi, I'd walk in and she'd just start making my coffee. She already knew what I wanted. I wanted a Americano. So I went there like sometimes twice a day because at class I was the banjiang, which is the class representative for 2 semesters. I was really dedicated to study and learn Chinese, even though my Chinese right now is not that good. But it's the heart that you put into it, the heart, the effort. And throw the mushroom. Oh, the Fantuans always had pork floss. I love pork floss, but we're not gonna have that. Oh, nice color on those mushrooms. So the soy sauce, 5 spice, water, brown sugar, turkey stuffing, mushrooms. I have some Chinese vegetables. You gotta have some short grain sticky rice, essential. So let's build one of these. Stick wrap. Let's see how this comes out good. So take your sticky rice. I just made this in a rice cooker. Dip your hands in some water. It's not so sticky. Could you use regular rice? Probably not. Probably not gonna work. Some stuffing, because carbs on carbs are my favorite. Turkey down. Got some white and dark meat. Carrot, because I have a carrot. You gotta have vegetable in my life. Mushrooms. Some avocado. Don't hate me. I just like it. Avocado. I will eat this later. Fold it over. It's coming out. Fold this side over. This is the biggest Fantuan I've ever seen in my life. And I didn't wrap this good, but it's gonna taste good. This is the original protein bar. You take one of these and you're good. There we go. Thanksgiving giant Fantuan. Let's have a bite. I like the mushrooms. It adds a lot of flavor to this. While I eat this, it brings back memories. It's a lot of nostalgia, and I put my creativity on this. Okay, we're gonna lose the bun thing. We're just gonna do it like that. I need to take a nap after this meal replacement. Eat it now like a rice plate, Thanksgiving rice plate. This is by no means authentic. This is just using what I have and being creative. You might not agree with what I'm doing, but that's okay. I think it's important to respect one another, even if we disagree, even if we don't think the same. It's just that sometimes we don't have respect for one another due to the lack within ourselves. Talking crap about someone is not good. It's just not good energy. And it's in a way like spell work, because our words mean something. They carry energy, they carry frequency. That's why it's called spelling. It's not so much about what you're doing, it's about why and how you're doing it. Everything that we use is just a tool, but it's how you use it. You use it for good, you use it for bad. Use technology to support your life, or you let technology consume you. It's how you use things. I think you have to have a firm foundation in who you are as yourself. Be conscious to your life so you're not just on autopilot. I've been on autopilot my life the whole time, trying to follow and please other people. But I realized, like, no matter how much I follow the plan, sometimes it doesn't work out right. And then what do I do? Getting off that hamster wheel of life and following my intuition, my internal guidance system, listening to what feels right about the people, places, things, mindsets, and really learning and taking accountability for my life. I've watched my life begin to change. And I think it's important to note that we're human beings. You're the son of so-and-so, the daughter of so-and-so, but you're also a beautiful soul that has come in to this earth, this planet, at this particular point to shine your light, to do something special. We have to remember that. And I'm getting a little preachy, but your life means something. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, your life means something, and we're here for a purpose. And there's no purpose too small. There's no purpose too big. Just be yourself. Once you wake up to your purpose and who you are, and I think we're on a different journey, and there's no like age or moment where it's like, okay, everyone will be enlightened at this point. I think it's different for each person, but I think when you rediscover who you are, you can begin to see the vibrancy of life, the different colors, the different shades, the moments, the little things that make you happy. It's almost like everything that was no longer means anything. It doesn't have a deep meaning. That's not to say that my view on the world, my view on certain things is the right way, but I just think that I have a choice to surround myself with certain energy energies, certain groups of people, certain jobs. Just like you have the choice to watch my video. If it doesn't resonate with you, you don't have to watch it. It's okay to disagree, but why waste energy trying to bring another person down that you don't agree with? Just let them be, as long as they're not hurting you. Personally speaking, for the longest time, I value deep, soul-led relationships, be it friendships or romantic relationships. That's how I want to live my life. Even when I was younger, I always thought I was crazy and I was just too deep of a person, but that's who I am. Now, it's okay for other people not to think like me, but I think now I'm conscious enough to know that I want to spend more of my energy time around people that have the same frequency and vibration with me and are more focused on soul-led connections. And I think where it gets sticky sometimes is when people's actions and words don't align with the energy that they're putting out. For example, they could say like, oh, I want to be in a committed relationship, but are their actions and words reflecting? Maybe not. So if people want to date around, that's perfectly fine. That's where they're at on their journey, and there's nothing wrong with that, and I can't even judge. Maybe that's how they choose to live their life, or maybe they just need more reference experiences to figure out what they really want, and that's perfectly fine. And we all do that in a sense. Like, I have done that in a way, experienced different things, which help me determine what I want. I can't make anyone be like me. What I can do is be in alignment with myself, be clear on what I want, and choose to surround myself with the people that are in alignment with myself, and still hold on to my intuition to realize when some people, some energies, or even myself fall out of alignment. That happens in life. There's a line between judging someone, judging yourself, and disagreeing with someone because it doesn't reflect your values. And I think that's perfectly fine. And I think if we could see that in ourselves, see that in other people, we'd be a lot happier. Being in true alignment with our heart, but still having the courage to make decisions, to have that difficult conversation, to be authentic. That's true strength, to be authentic. So take off that mask, release that persona that you want to show to the world, and just be yourself. People might not like you anyway. People might not like this rice dish that I made. That's okay. I'm prepared for that, but it resonates with me. And I hope you have a great day. Wish you well. Peace.